Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Sean Brumfield, and this is Pulpit to the Pew.
Sorry about that.
Man, it just
Got choked up there for whatever reason. Just that music just inspires, chokes me up, you know.
Just
Yeah,
the little
I felt like I was getting ready to sneeze, and I tried to hold it in, and I started choking.
can you do that leopard quill where it's like it's kind of
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was going to look at the sun. Figured sneeze all over the microphone.
it is what it is, I guess. We'll
Yeah,
get through it.
Whatever. It happens. I be human.
Yeah, there's a spit cover over it, and it's John's mic, anyways.
Yeah, he's probably spit all over this
Oh,
thing
yeah,
100
dude.
times over.
Yeah, he's just drooling all over it.
Yeah.
Like a mad dog been out in the heat.
Well, when we get him all fired up, you just see it. He turns red as his hair. Spit flies everywhere. He's gonna love listening. Well, he don't listen.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't listen to any of the episodes. Yeah. So what happens on the podcast stays in the podcast concerning John.
That's right.
He just, even when he's daydreaming, he's just drooling. Just like you've ever seen those shorts of those? There's these. It's a skit where there's these two men that are playing as they're like an alien species of babies that are trying to get adopted, and they're like, "My brother and I are looking for a mother." And when they're just looking off the distance like this, and just drool.
Just drooling.
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that one.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know how appropriate it would be for us to show on here or not, but
Probably can't.
yeah, I've only seen like tidbits of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's so funny.
Well, you've seen tidbits more than I've seen because I've not seen any of it. So.
Man, we haven't done this in a while. Hold on.
All right.
Oh,
Drinking a Monster, not a sponsor.
yeah.
As many as you drink, I mean, I think we could get a sponsor.
I think we could too.
But
We just gotta get more videos out there.
there you go. That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to give a shout out and say a sarcastic thanks to Pod and Me, because the last couple times that I've been listening over the last couple weeks, they've been mentioning this, and I don't listen to the artist at all.
Uh-huh.
And that's Forrest Franks. And they're supposed to have a ban on Forrest Franks.
Right, yeah.
And so two of the members have been talking about his newest song, which at that time when they first mentioned it, it was the newest song that dropped out, and it was The Truth Shall, I think it's The Truth Shall Set You Free or something like that.
Okay.
So, and I actually sent it to you when I knew that you were driving up to Columbus. I was like, "Hey, dude, here's some road music for you."
Is that something we want to give a snippet of?
Yeah, we could play the first part of it.
Let's get it pulled up here.
But anyway, with that being said, while he's pulling it up, I was like, all right, I've been hearing this a lot off of Pod and Me, and even though, to my better judgment, I know not to listen to Forrest Franks, I was like, I'll have to listen to this one. I gotta say, if there was a way that I could legally remove all of the vocals, I like the music.
I have to agree. Listening to the actual song itself was not terrible. The lyrics were just awful.
Yeah,
but the music itself, as a musician, like I was just like,
yeah,
man,
I like it's like that
jam
old
with
school blues kind of 70 type.
Yeah, I was thinking it's more of the it's like swampy grunge.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of.
Yeah. So I didn't mind the music. So with that being said, I believe it's Brother Brad and Brother Brooks are the ones that's been pushing, for that one to go. I will say I agree that the music is actually pretty good. Forrest Franks is never going to be a person that I'll ever promote to listen to because I think he sounds awful.
Yeah, I don't like all his stuff. There's a couple things that I do like. I like Josiah Queen better.
I like Josiah Queen better, but with that being said,
like he's still not my favorite though.
Yeah, he's still horrible too.
All right, what was the name of that song? I had to log in through
Truth Shall Set You Free, I think.
The Truth Will Set You Free?
Yeah, that one.
All right, let's see if we can get it pulled up here and play it.
Here we go. Just so everybody can get a glimpse of what it is that I'm talking about. See, I love the guitar.
Yeah. A little fuzz, you know.
Yeah. Just a little old school, just kind of. And then this happens.
You can't take my sunshine. No sorry.
I can just picture him in a South Pole shirt, like jorts, and then like a tennis hat, like turned upside down, dyed blonde hair.
But I gotta say, I like if I could turn it into just instrument only, I could listen to the instrumental of this. But this part here, I'll tell a funny story.
Yeah, got some news and you know that it's good.
I can't handle Forrest Frank, man. Like it's. Now I've been full disclosure. I've been playing this song to get on my wife's nerves.
Well, I don't want to get copyrighted here, so I'm
No. We could turn it off.
Put it there.
But yeah, there's a glimpse of what Potomy's been talking about as far as that song goes. But anyway, so they got that song stuck in my head now because I listened to it once. And I was like, man, I do like that instrumental. But I've been playing it at the house because it's nowhere near my wife's style, and I'm a very vast type of person. Yeah. With I can play bluegrass, and I absolutely love even old school bluegrass that everybody's like, oh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. I love it. But then I can also turn around and I can play like a Josiah Queen or something like that. I'm very vast in what I listen to, but I know that one is like hair raising for my wife. So last night at church, we're recording on a Monday. Last night at church after service, we had Brother Josh, Sister Jen Campbell, and their family over. They preached for us that Sunday night, done a wonderful job. And Brother Josh is riding with me. We're going to drive him over to look at the new building. And as we get in the van, my boy, Caden, and then his son, Aiden, and his youngest boy, Mason, they were riding with me and Josh in our van. And Caden gets in there. Once we all get in there, Caden blurts out, "Dad, play that rap song." And Brother Josh just started laughing. He's like, "Yeah, Dad, play that rap song." I was like, man, if it was anybody else, I'd be mortified. Yeah. But, I'm really good friends with Brother Josh. And I was like, it's a Forrest Frank song. I kind of figured. I was like, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we're going to get in a van with like Brother Enoch Snow or something like that. And Caden's going to be like, "Hey, Dad, play that rap song,"
That's so funny. I don't mind some Christian rap. I don't like his. Like Toby Mac. I grew up on Toby Mac, so like I can take that kind of mild, more storytelling than it is rap. You know what I mean?
So you grew up on Toby Mac when Toby Mac was just Toby Mac.
Just Toby Mac. Yeah.
See,
I didn't know him as DC Talk.
Okay, I grew up on Toby Mac when it was DC Talk, and that's a whole nother sound of music that they had.
Yeah.
And that was like my rebellious, I'm still saved.
Yeah, but they were like the contemporary rock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really listened to them all that.
When you talk about breaking the ceiling, they kind of paved the way for a lot of these other artists to do what they're doing. DC Talk was doing in their day what Forrest Frank is doing right now.
Yeah.
Or
changing it.
Yeah. And actually, a lot of them starting to do that now. You're starting to get a little bit more of that mixture of rap inside the...
Yeah, rap and some hip-hop.
Something like that.
Yeah.
DC Talk was doing that way back in the 80s and the 90s. But back then, it was like
cringy, edgy.
Well, it was way too edgy for the time.
Yeah.
And so you had you go into the late 90s to early 2000s, and you kind of tend to go into more of a praise and worship type. Mm-hmm. Even in this quote unquote, if you want to call it pop Christian, they still have like a praise and worship vibe where they sing the same line over and over and over. And then now we're late 2000s, or well, mid, I guess you would say, getting close to mid 2000s maybe, but 2026, and you're kind of seeing what DC Talk did. Yeah. 30 years ago or whatever.
I didn't really experiment all that much with my music, mostly because I didn't have the outlets for that, and I was scared Mom and Dad was going to find the CD. I mean, you tell the story all the time about your mom finding that.
Oh man,
those CDs. So
yeah. So my issue was, wasn't saved. I didn't get saved till I was 14.
Yeah.
And my parents, my grandpa was my pastor that whole time when I was, and he made sure I went to church, but my mom and dad, and it's nothing that's not been told, was in and out of church
Yeah.
a lot of my early life. So there were times where the McCameys is playing in my tape deck on the way, and we're going to church. And then there's times where we're listening to the Eagles because that was my dad's brand, or Bryan Adams because that's what my mom listened to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I say I grew up listening to a vast amount of music. It's just
Yeah. So I never was a country guy or anything like that. Like to me, that's just the only country music I liked was like Brad Paisley, chicken picking kind of stuff.
just his music.
Just his music. Yeah. I don't know how he's ever sold an album with his vocals. I mean, because to me,
I mean, hey, Mr. Policeman.
well, he does.
I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I love his music, his guitar playing.
He does an instrumental. I think it's an instrumental called Total Breakdown, and it is like. So he's come up with his own style of playing guitar called cluster plucking. So like he'll do like hammer-ons and let-offs up to open strings and to where things just don't matter there. So he'll put in percussive ghost notes and things like that. So like what is more probably bass player kind of stuff in with his regular playing, so you get more of a drum sound.
Yeah.
And so I like that kind of style of stuff. But like just to get in there and do the bends up and down, like where to make it sound like a steel guitar, that's not really. If I'm gonna do a bend, it's gonna be a bluesy kind of bend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I'm not a G bender kind of guy. Like you ever seen those?
Yeah, I've seen those. The bar.
Yeah. Well, it's not even a bar. So like there's this mechanism attached to their strap.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So they like pull down on it. They pull down on the whole neck of the guitar and it bends the G string or the B string.
I think there's a brother that we know that plays one like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen plays
Yeah.
one. Yeah. I've just that just seems like a lot of work. Plus they're expensive. They're not easy to just put in your guitar.
But see, my dad, he's played lead guitar my whole life.
Yeah.
And he's a string bender. He's always been a string bender, but he's never used the bar.
Yeah.
Every guitar that I've ever seen him, I think I've seen him use the bar maybe one time. He's always just doing it with his finger.
Well, most people use the bar to do a dive bomb, but that's not going to happen in church with our kind of church anyways.
Yeah, I was going to say our kind of church.
I mean, we're not going to, they're not coming in with a Marshall. It's got a super strat coming in and they're just going, it's not the 7-string guitar and all this crazy kind of stuff. It's so funny. Your dad was selling a double head, or it was a double stack 412 Marshall amp.
Oh yeah, it's still up for sale.
Yeah, and Benjamin sent me a picture. I was like, "Can you play this in our church?" And I was like, "Dude, I would get kicked out of our church if I."
We would all get kicked out of the church.
Yeah.
We'd go bouncing out the moment you pluck a string.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I was like,
huge.
I don't even think I could afford that thing. It's so crazy.
Brand new out of the box. He got it for next to nothing.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like I think altogether, it's probably like
It's like a $12,000 rig. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those Marshall double heads and all that is like.
And it works too.
The top rock and roll amp,
Mm-hmm.
That's what made AC/DC and all them big and famous.
We could change up some things though. We're getting ready to go into transition. We're styling up the new sanctuary. When we were walking through it with Brother Gary Kaufman and kind of getting an idea of what we wanted to do as far as laying out pews and kind of looking at how we can get the sanctuary ready before we move in.
Yeah.
Your mother-in-law, Sister Tricia, she was there with us because she was looking at some other things with my wife. So we were all kind of walking through there, and we all met up in this one place, and we was talking about the platform, and she looked at me and she said, teasingly, at least I think she was teasing, so where are we going to put the smoke machines? And I started laughing. I said, we can play theme music, like have all our musicians run down the middle aisle and give everybody a hand clap,
Just coming in.
Yeah. Just come in, grab your instrument and start bearing.
You got the whole lead intro to a gospel version of Thunderstruck coming
and now Pastor Ryan Brown coming, I mean, come on, how great would that be? It's about time you showed up. Brother Jonathan finally made it. And our views just went out.
You want to
door.
go ahead, pull your chair up here. We got a mic for you.
Get your microphone stuff.
Just don't hit the camera.
Well.
Oh, we should have pulled a pole. Should have pulled a pole.
Now
you can't move it.
Took my umbrella away. That's blocking the sunlight.
Guys, this is what it's like.
You're rearranging this set, man.
Goodness gracious. Bloopers!
Anyway, so while he's getting all set up, very nonchalant manner.
Your microphone's under the table.
Yeah, well, technically it's my microphone, but it's yours today.
For this episode?
And the next one. I'm not moving now.
You're locked in, bud.
You're locked in for at least this go around.
So I'm closer to the camera. Now I'm even more uncomfortable.
You'll be okay.
You'll live.
No, go ahead. Just leave it in front. It's just easier. Just put it in his lap.
What have I missed?
I should have left him over there. I should have even acted like we should have just never even acted like you were here yet.
That's what I thought we were gonna do. That's why I sat down all quietly.
No, it'll make interesting video.
How far along are we?
Man, we're almost done.
Just kidding. We're like 17 minutes in.
Okay, what are we talking about?
What were we talking about?
We were talking about how
heard-
the new church is going to be a rock and roll.
You did miss. I gave a shout out to Pod and me over a song that two people have been mentioning, and it's got stuck in my head.
I heard as I was walking in.
I love how you look over there like somebody's like.
Well, to be honest, I just now realized the fan's on. I'm all out of. I'm disheveled. But I just walk into the studio and I hear it's going to be Thunderstruck and then da na 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 Pastor Ryan.
I don't know that we ever talked about Thunderstruck.
Yeah, I did.
He did.
Oh, did you say Thunderstruck?
While you're
okay.
coming in,
Yeah.
I'll walk in with my guitar on the wireless, and I'm just like doing the tapping thing.
See, I'm listening more than you are.
You think we could get Sister Lois to run down and give everybody a high five?
I think if we were to play the intro that we're wanting to play, Sister Lois will leave probably.
Most of our church would leave.
Yeah, we would just put her on a rolly chair, just like push her, and she'd just be like, hey.
No, in all seriousness, there will be no smoke machines.
Yeah, or Thunderstruck in church.
Yeah, or big.
Those were my lost days when I did experiment with some rock and roll music.
That's like that's a stadium anthem.
Yeah.
What's that? Thunderstruck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
Have you guys seen the bluegrass version of that, or listened to the bluegrass version of it?
By Steven and the Seagulls?
No, I haven't.
No.
But it's like
I don't know that we should.
You think we would get in trouble? No,
Yes.
we might.
Tim Hawkins.
That
does
might be a
bit.
Patreon review.
Tim Hawkins does a bit with you know how he does the guitar. We talked about Tim Hawkins last week too, but he does the opening intro to Sweet Home Alabama, and everybody always cheers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "You bunch of sinners, you're so," or something along that effect. I guarantee if you did the same thing with the Thunderstruck intro, everybody would go nuts. Even
Probably.
Have you seen the two guys play it on the cellos?
Yeah, I think so.
I've not.
Now those guys, they don't sing the song, but
Well, they don't sing it in the bluegrass version either.
Yeah.
But like to hear a banjo go around and do it,
I
it's
would love
pretty
yeah.
pretty impressive.
I would love that because I love a banjo.
Like these guys are coming out in overalls and their straw hats and just going around doing all this crazy song with all these bluegrass instruments and spoons and washboard and
I think we're gonna have to pray.
I'm not the one that brought it up.
How was work today, John?
Busy, but not bad.
Have you opened up the new office yet?
Finally, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have finally.
you didn't listen to the last week's
Yeah.
episode.
I didn't
either.
listen to the whole thing.
No, I brought it up.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I didn't. I was just asking.
No, it's open. This is actually week 4.
Week 4.
This was the start of week number 4. So
Are you the mascot? outside,
No.
waving everybody in?
No, they would actually deter people if I was the mascot.
Give you a sign and wave it in?
Yeah,
APR rates
Yeah, yeah.
5.9%.
I wish they were that high. That might be that might be on our loan side, but nothing on our interest bearing side. I wish it was. That'd be nice.
That's hilarious. So, in more serious news, did you guys see President Trump move from the one Air Force One to the old one? Because he had that new Air Force One that was donated or given by the Qatar, and when he was getting ready to leave wherever he was overseas this last go around, right at the last moment, they removed him off of that new one and they put him on the original Air Force One.
You think they found something in it?
Well, next thing I know, dude, they subpoenaed like 19 journalists or something like that.
I haven't. Seen anything on that.
There's like a lot of them saying there was like this big deep state deal about him.
Conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
Another assassination attempt. Wouldn't surprise me.
He also, I read it today before we got here, he also guaranteed that the Strait
Hormuz.
is going to be 100% open, and they're just basically blocking Iran. And he said the U.S. is going to be the guardians of the Strait. Look, listen, I'm not for war, but just let the Marines go. Just
wipe them out.
Just go out and take the people.
The problem is you can't. They're like serpents, or they're like a hydra. Like you cut the heads off, and like 10 more appear. They live.
Yeah, but
they live in tunnels. They live. I mean, they're you can't kill them.
Here's the thing: when the other Islamic states around say that Iran is too radical, that's pretty radical.
Yeah,
that's scary for them to say.
And
hey,
when you're actually making leeway, and then you stop.
Yeah.
He didn't fulfill what he wanted to do.
I think there's too much pressure. I mean,
I don't think they're going to let him do what he
gas prices. Well, it's even from his constituents. I mean, gas prices was $5 a gallon.
Yeah, but he's already saying, number one, that big oil is already using this excuse to jack it up.
Oh yeah, he declared that. He even said that if there's any gas stations that are like $4 to start reporting them.
He said, I'm telling you, because gas should be like $2.85 a gallon, is what he said.
Yeah.
So like, when you get into that kind of aspect of him saying there's something else going on behind the scenes, it's pretty crazy.
That's probably why they were trying to get him on a new Air Force One. Because you start getting involved with people, with the oil people and the money, and we're like trying to get that, and you're starting to reveal those secrets. They really will be out to get you at that point. It won't just be foreign governments; it'll be our internal people.
Well, like I said, I mean, they subpoenaed like several. I think it was like 19 journalists and stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that went after this whole thing with Qatar, with the Qatar Air Force One. So something's going on. I mean. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of unrest right now in the world, and it's kind of a crazy time.
I think it's scary that we're in the center of it,
mm-hmm.
And we just refuse to. I guess there's no way for us to be out of it without any, thing backfiring on it. But something's got to happen, and it's just extraordinary. What's going on, to be able to see it actually take place.
What a time in history we live in.
Do you ever think we'd ever see socialist governors? The Democratic Party's turning socialist.
Oh, yeah.
And people are like...
Well, New York is upside down right now.
You got that Donnie, who...
There's several others that won.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's several others that got into office now.
I think... Socialism is an experiment that has been tried in several different countries, and it's never lasted, and it's always failed.
Well, socialism is never socialism. Socialism leads to communism every single time.
Yeah, because they're both ideas, and no one wants. Because the thing is like whoever has more will always want to retain more. They never want to share it.
I mean, I read somewhere where Trump was already turning down almost all of Mandani's stuff. Like he's about to go in there and say there's no power here. Like,
Well, that's where
That's how bad it is.
That's where I just not to turn it into extremely serious. We can change the course of subject, but there's a good cause to say that civil war is probably not that far out of reach.
I thought if Kamala won or whatever, I think there was going to be one.
I felt like it didn't matter which one won.
I think.
And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't think that you would have it as bad with Kamala because there's two different rationales between the groups. Because you've got this extremist that's coming up on the one side.
Well, that's why the moderate Democrats are voting Republican, because the left have gone too far.
Yeah,
they're
and every time you go extreme, it's like saying that all the terrorists that were part of like 9/11 and stuff like that, you can't lump it all into Muslims because it's not that way. It's actually, in all honesty, it's only like a 1%.
And the thing is, the scary thing now is here we are, almost 2 years into this thing with Trump, and it's like we're starting to see that backpedal where the Democrats who were going right are now coming back to the left side.
Well, that's because
You know what I'm saying?
that's because
Number one, he says some stupid stuff.
oh yeah. I mean,
Okay, there's no.
that's not changed since 2016.
He's not been our number one vote every single time. He just so happens to be the only option that we have. Does he? If he could like keep his hands off of his keyboard and his mouth shut and some things, he would be a much better president.
Well, I think we talked about this before, but like I remember when presidential debates weren't reality TVs.
Yeah.
It wasn't reality TV. It was like they debated issues, they debated things, and now it's just like who gets the biggest burn.
I'm going to tell you the best thing to watch if you want reality TV is Senator John Kennedy. He is the funniest senator out there.
Yeah, he's the definition of plain talk is easy to understand.
Yeah, he told him. He says he was talking about one individual, and I can't even remember who the senator was, but he said, "I don't hate anybody." He says, "In my prayers, I pray for everybody inside of Congress." He says, "But if there was a runner-up for who I might hate," he just flat out said, "It's this representative of this state." One of the other things too is he was talking about AOC.
Yeah,
and he said, "I want to tell you
goodness.
something. She is the reason we have directions in shampoo bottles." Like, it's like
she is.
What a simple burn, but that's hilarious.
She's an idiot.
She is.
She's
Which one was it?
She's one of the darlings of the left too. She's an idiot.
Well, they're some of those are kind of going down. The one girl, is it Amari or whatever her name is? She's tied with
the
Minnesota.
Somalian girl,
The one that they wanted to
she's
deport.
losing.
World War 11.
Yeah. Can you believe that? She got up there and she said, World War 11. We've only had 2 world wars. I mean, there's been several wars.
She's just stupid.
It's like,
That's just stupid.
well, they're foreigners. How are they going to know our history?
Well, world wars.
World wars should be a world history.
It's world history.
It should
at that
be,
point.
but what's that got to do with Somalia?
We're the linchpin
You know what I
of the
mean?
world wars. We're always the linchpin of a world war. Always.
Yeah, but that's that's what makes it world war, because I mean it takes more than just everybody being on the same area.
I will say it pays to be prayed up now.
Absolutely.
Be ready to go.
Definitely.
All the joking aside, that is the one thing when you look at what's going on today, just to take this and then we can get a little lighter. But it definitely pays to be prayed up.
I don't know. I'm pretty tuned into stuff. I haven't been in the news cycles here recently. I don't know. I'm just not, to be honest, it's all frustrating.
It's depressing.
Yeah,
it's so depressing to get in and you start listening to all this stuff.
Who's telling what and what's going where? It's just, I don't know. I'd rather just.
I will say this: I'm getting sick and tired of the AI newsfeed stuff that you just don't know whether it's true or not.
AI is getting so good. By the way, I've been utilizing AI a lot more recently.
I do too.
I like it.
Well, I mean,
I used to be anti-AI. I'm a fan of it now. It helps. It's a helpful tool for sure.
It can be helpful as long as you don't rely on it for too much stuff.
No, yeah,
it's a great edit checker.
It
or
is.
fact checker,
It
that
is.
kind of thing. I use it to help write proposals and stuff like that, or if I need to have a bunch of like scheduled items on a Microsoft Excel sheet, I can say, hey, I want this, and it'll put
Mm-hmm.
like a whole nice thing for me. But to just say, I want you to create this, and that, which I have done that, and it's funny you say that because the podcast has been using it actually quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For editing?
No, not for editing.
Descriptions.
No, actually, we are kind of looking into updating our logo,
Yeah.
and so we are.
AI is good for that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So I told we were on our way to Columbus, and I told us that what we were going to do is try to find something that's a little bit more. I like our logo. I mean, as you can see on the screen, it's very, very professional, very clean. But as far as merch wise, it's not. It doesn't seem like it'd be very easy to put in a merch because there's all those circles and stuff we've already tried to make T-shirts and stuff with it, and it's too particular. So we've been looking at updating this, and I can show it to you guys, but we're going to put it up on the Facebook to figure out what's going to be best fitting, not just that, but also for a merch line, so that we can start bringing in some income to make some improvements to the show and support it. So
Yeah. So any of our listeners out there, if you've got the Book of Faces, you can vote on which logo you like the best.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can get them up there fast enough.
We're gonna get controversy because we're using AI art. That's a big controversial thing.
Yeah, but this isn't AI art.
I know, but
This is different. Have you seen the logos?
No, I have not. He's not showed them to me. I've not
Really?
I've not seen any of them. I'm not cool enough.
Well, it pays when you're the pastor.
Yeah, you get all the insider.
Well, I would text them to you, but I probably wouldn't get a response.
That's true though. I am. Well, you ask Mariah, you ask Sean, you ask anybody. I am the worst texter in the world. I'm just not good at it. I think I respond, but I don't. I respond in my head, but I don't hit send. I don't type it and I don't send it. That's my problem.
I will tell you right now, if somebody texts me and I read it and I don't respond when I read it, I more than likely never do respond.
Yeah, I'm the same way. If I don't respond,
And it's not on purpose.
It's not exactly.
It's not on purpose.
I'm the best. Mariah always tells everybody now. All of our friends or acquaintances that we meet that are getting to know us. They're like, if you want to get a hold of Jonathan, do not call him or do not text him. Call him or let me know. she's almost like she's acting like a secretary at that point. She's like, I will designate what Jonathan does.
But I think there's a way that you can make a text and you can keep it as unread though. Now.
Yeah,
you can change. You can turn off your read receipts. But I don't know how to do that. And even if it does, I mean, it does look rude that I read it and I don't respond. But it's not.
I turn that off. Nobody knows if I read their text or not because I'm not legitimately ignoring anybody.
It's just that's the point. It's like I promise you, I read everything and I think I reply and I think I respond. I just don't.
One of the worst things in the world is when you text somebody and it says read, and then there's nothing, and you're like, oh, I see how it is.
Can I tell you something? What's worse than that though is when I get the dots that you're like typing back and
nothing ever comes back.
Never comes through, and it's like, okay, what am I waiting?
I'm getting a book at this point.
It's like, did I do something wrong? I'm on the edge of my seat. What's coming my way? I need to brace myself, and then nothing shows up. It's like, so you not only read it, you pretended to type out a long message, or you just were left me on there. It's just funny to me.
So I'm going to share these up on the screen.
Welcome back to the conversation.
Yeah, it took me. I had to.
Actually, they probably won't be able to see it on.
Yeah, I know they may not be able to, but I can always put that into input.
It'll be in the Book of Faces, but we'll be able to.
Yeah.
See.
So here's our first one.
Oh, that one's good.
This one's a little bit for me. I don't know. Oh, that's not.
Hey, look, there we are.
Hey, everybody! Look, there's our editing software.
We have now been.
Sorry, we are. Now you're seeing the secrets of
we do it live.
of the podcast. Actually, you can kind of see it. Pretty
This is
good.
completely raw.
Yeah,
Well, this was
we're
last
still
week.
getting used to the technology. So if you want to see bloopers like this, I'm literally going to name this episode bloopers because that's like. I actually think it fits pretty well.
Politics and bloopers, or bloopers
Yeah.
and politics.
Well, they go together hand in
yeah,
hand.
absolutely. It's a,
So this one, I'm thinking is more for like, it's too serious for us, in my opinion. But I think
like
it would.
it, though.
I think
That's
it would
the
look
thing,
good.
I told you that.
I think it would look good on a shirt or a hat. I think it'd be good.
That would be
for shirt or
awesome on a hat.
So
sure.
this is definitely an option that we could go with.
I'm about to turn that fan more towards you, Sean. I'm about to be freezing to death.
And this is
Such
another
a
one.
wimp, man.
This is my favorite.
The big,
I love this.
Yeah.
the Bigfoot is.
I feel like this covers us.
I like how it's
100%.
a Christian podcast, but it's got Bigfoot on it. That is actually, that might be my favorite, and I haven't even seen the other one.
There's one that's on here that is not an option for a logo. It's more of a shirt. Brother Ryan doesn't really care for it all that much, but
I just think there's too much to it. And on the other thing too is I don't want to get in trouble with a corporate people either.
well, there's a reason we have it spelled a certain way when I show it to y'all.
I love that.
This is the last one. This is the one that Brother Ryan doesn't really care for all that much. But see, we have it down for the Awful Waffle. It originally said Waffle House. And I was like, or Alyssa was like, we might get hit on a trademark for that. So I'm like, yeah.
Faith, laugh, waffles. Everyone's welcome.
You know what? I could see that.
See-
the thing.
You can see it as a logo?
I think it is better not having Bigfoot behind the platform.
Do you? I don't really.
That's
We
kinda
can
one
put
of
this
those
in
deals.
for it too, but this is like perfect material for a shirt. I really like this idea for a shirt, or even stickers. Like, people sticker bomb their laptops and guitar cases and stuff like that. That would be an awesome way.
It's funny that the Waffle House thing is actually. I was telling my manager, so my boss. I was trying to talk to him about like my scheduling and stuff like that, and then maybe Mondays and Tuesdays trying to get off, so I'm not barging in and breaking everything on set when I come in late. And he's like, I was telling him I record a podcast, and he's like, you record a podcast? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what's the name of it? And I told him, and he's like, what's it about? I'm like, it's just me and my buddies. It's a Christian podcast. And I said, I'm usually the villain because I have a lot of hot takes, and one of them is that I don't like Waffle House. And he instantly was like, what? You don't like Waffle House? Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it turns out you're just not a bad person on the podcast. You're a bad person in real life.
I'm just a bad human.
You might
being.
not want your boss to listen to. You might get fired.
No, he's fine.
I'll just be honest with you.
Shout out Scott.
The stuff that we do on here, like I've already talked to my boss about doing a podcast for insurance, like as an agency coaching. So it's just in us now. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of what we're known for now. But this one is 100% going on a shirt. I don't care what anybody says. We're definitely going to do an option.
I would love that on a hoodie. I think I would wear that.
Yeah, a hoodie. Oh, dude, yeah, just a black hoodie.
That'd be a sick.
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
would look
sick
really
for a
good.
hoodie.
If you have anything that you think would look really cool for the show, feel free to submit those to
You could
us.
put our names if you could find a place to put our names or something like that. So that way,
No, that would just take too up. That would really be putting too much in there. Then
I would agree.
Actually, if you go to the one where you have more of the pews, you could put our names on the pews.
like here,
Yeah.
but
Put me on the back
Put
row.
Jonathan back here.
Yeah,
We
on the
can't
back
really
row.
see him.
just like
Because I'm the back row center. Absolutely.
let's put my name right here.
You
You guys can't see it, but let's put my name right here.
Yeah,
But that would be kind of sacrilegious, so we wouldn't do that. But
That would be.
It's so fun. Well, I mean, how sacrilegious? You got Bigfoot behind a pulpit.
yeah, but I wouldn't say Bigfoot. I wouldn't say that's necessarily sacrilegious. I mean, he's just
Yeah, we're
some-
not saying he's a preacher.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I was just joking. That's these are really good. I'm really impressed.
I like this one too. This one when I kind of think I like this one the best for.
The actual.
Now you do
For
have
the
a
actual
second
logo.
rendition of this.
I do have another one. I don't know where it is. That is the problem. Give me a second. Nope, that's not it.
There,
This one here.
he doesn't.
So
have
this
the
one, he doesn't
microphone.
have a Bible. He doesn't have a microphone. It's just him sitting at the pulpit, and then there's a cross down here in this region rather than a actual Bigfoot foot.
I like it. These are all good.
Yeah.
These are all good. I like them.
Yeah, so I would love to hear what you all have to say about them. They will be on our Facebook page.
Get them up on the Facebook.
I will probably I'll probably have them up as far as of day of this going out published. I don't want to put it out there too early and get everybody get out there and just be like, oh, what's going on,
Yeah.
Do it in
So-
tandem. Release this and then release the logos and stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys would give us some feedback, let us know what you like about it. If you're enjoying the direction that the show is going. If you're missing anything that we have done in the past, I've been kind of thinking about going back over some of the old segments that we used to do. Some of the ones I was really thinking about was I think people really liked our news story stuff. And
Yeah.
like I used to, I loved Word of the Day. I thought that was some of the funniest ones. But if you have any ideas for new segments, things of that sort, send them to us. You know, we haven't put the email out there for a while. Well, I guess Brother Jonathan put the email out there.
Yeah, I did a plug.
Last
It
week.
was actually pretty broken, but I got through it all.
Yeah.
I did the plug last week.
So the email is
You did the plug?
Yeah.
I didn't go that far.
Yeah, he did. The email is pulpittothepew@gmail.com. And if you want to make us a logo, that would be cool too. I'd be more than happy to put it up there or design
I would be
something.
curious what their viewpoint
Yeah,
would
that
Yeah.
would be pretty funny, actually. Any of our listeners that have any time, if you want to
Yeah.
describe to AI this podcast.
And also, I don't know, since you didn't listen, I kind of said it'd be kind of cool to do a call-in segment where we could have a scheduled phone call with some of our listeners. Just to give you guys an wow. I was doing so good there.
it wasn't my fault.
I know it wasn't. I got to thinking too quick. But if you are interested in doing a phone call like that, we typically record on Monday nights after 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And, give us a shout out, message us, and we can get that scheduled. I think that would be something really cool to hear some feedback rather than just read it out loud.
Or just let you join in on the conversation of the
Yeah.
random stuff. If you think I'm dumb because of Waffle House, you think Brother Ryan's take on
Oh, that would be
Chick-fil-A.
cool. A debate,
The-
Jonathan Mitchell section.
I mean,
Segment.
unless it's Chick-fil-A.
Then we'll let brother. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Or I was going to say, I said my takes are stupid, or you think Brother Ryan's take on Chick-fil-A isn't great. You could bring it up, whatever you want.
Well, we kind of both are on that same
Yeah, I
kind
know.
of kick
I'm
there.
on-
Okay, so I want to say something. The other day, we ordered Chick-fil-A, and I didn't even get through the sandwich because it was just like, ugh, I just
Okay.
don't like it.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
But
It was that bad.
it's just like I said. To me, it's just bland, overrated chicken. However,
Are you okay, John?
I messed up my order.
no.
I messed up my order. Do you know how I messed it up? I got a regular chicken.
Instead of the
You get
spicy.
I should have got spicy.
Yeah, you messed up then.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Speaking of food, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't cut you
No.
off.
Well, I was going to say, I do have a new favorite burger.
What's your burger?
The jalapeno jack
Oh, I told you it was good.
cheeseburger from Culver's.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't tried that yet.
Oh, dude.
There's a
it's
Culver's
very
not
good.
far from where I work, so I
Get the jalapeno burger. But do a double. Don't get a single. Single's just not
Have you seen the
satisfying.
look of me? Do I look like I get single anything?
I was he got a single last night, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, but it was like,
What are you trying to do?
9
Become
o'clock
less
at
of a
night.
preacher? You trying to
No.
become less of a
it
preacher?
was 9 o'clock at night.
I'm half the man I was.
After man I used to be.
No, I was about to say Huber is opening up a restaurant that I'm very excited for, and it's Dave's Hot Chicken.
Hot chicken's good. Have you ever had hot chicken?
I've never had Dave's Hot Chicken.
Hot chicken's good.
So this is I saw it all over. So I don't have TikTok, but I have YouTube Shorts, so it's the same thing. And obviously,
I don't believe in shorts.
that was good. I'll give you that. That was funny. So obviously, my algorithm is a lot of food. Is a lot of food. I get a lot of food in my algorithm. So I've seen Dave Hot Chicken. It's not open yet, but I'm excited to try.
I don't know that I've ever had Dave's hot chicken, but traveling to Nashville as much as I did, I've eaten my fair share of Nashville
hot chicken is so good.
It is good.
KFC even did Nashville Hot. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta
It's a chain
get
restaurant.
Nashville hot chicken in Nashville to have the true effect of what Nashville hot chicken really is.
There's a place in Columbus called Hot Chicken Takeover,
Mm-hmm.
and it is
I'm
amazing.
so hungry. I
It's in
haven't
the North
ate
Market.
today, so
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. So if we are talking about food, just know that I'm going to start drooling.
Well, guys, do want to let you know one final update. We are working to getting material ready for Patreon. We're ready to do some challenge videos here. Hopefully, might be able to get one done tonight as a recording date and get some things launched up before we get a actual page up there for everybody. More information to come on that. But let us know what you think about these new things coming around the corner, and we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.